Hey guys, it's Coach Carrie and I've been working in my garden this morning. I know it doesn't look like much right now. It looks like a pile of dirt to you, but underneath all that dirt is lots of really good seeds, and I've got tomatoes and green beans and zucchini and everything else planted. In a few weeks it's going to be thriving, and it's going to be a lot of work, but it's all going to be worth it. Getting the right vitamins and the minerals from your produce is awesome, and being able to have my own garden has been a blessing. It's one of my stress relievers. I love to get out here and just be out here with the birds and God and just work. I'm able to provide food for my family. We love to do a lot of canning in the summer, so that's one of those family things that we all get together and do, and there's just a lot of good benefits to it. A lot of people feel like if they have their own gardens or whatever, or if they're eating enough vegetables and fruits, that they're getting the proper amount of magnesium that they need. And so I kind of want to talk to you about that this morning. So magnesium is one of those minerals that most people are actually deficient in. When they do their testing, they say that actually 80% of the population is deficient in magnesium. And unfortunately, it's not in our food because it's not in our soil like it was 100 years ago. So even if we're doing things like adding Epsom salt or things like that that can actually put magnesium back into the soil, it's just not in our foods. There's also people who love to take calcium because calcium has got a lot of great benefits to it, but if it's not properly balanced with magnesium, then it's not absorbing in your bones the way you're wanting it to. So it's not one of those things where you can just like go to your local drugstore and say, hey, I'm going to grab me a bottle of calcium, I'm going to go grab me a bottle of magnesium, put it all together, and poof, I've got this perfect balance. If it's not balanced, it doesn't absorb in your bones. It actually absorbs in your arteries, which is not really doing you any good. So my favorite is the Magna-Cal D. It's a blend of magnesium, calcium, vitamin D that helps everything to absorb. And that way I know that I have a perfect balance. I'm not having to go out and buy 3 different vitamins. I had a vitamin D deficiency for years that I took a vitamin D vitamin for. Did not do me any good. Once I started taking my Magna-Cal D, it's like it had just kind of magically started absorbing in my body, and I've never had any issues with it since. How do you know if you have a magnesium deficiency? Well, there's a few signs and symptoms, okay? Here's just a few of them. Have you noticed that you have muscle cramps or spasms? Okay, here's a good one. Do you actually crave chocolate? All right, do we? Yes, okay. What about anxiety, or do you have difficulty sleeping? Constipation issues. If that is something that you struggle with, there's a good possibility that you have a magnesium deficiency. So magnesium will actually help you with the constipation. And how would you know if you're getting too much magnesium? Well, it would kind of go in the opposite direction. You would have diarrhea, okay? That's just the fact of life. So that's rarely going to happen. Do you have blood pressure problems? Do you have headaches or migraines that you suffer from? Do you have an irregular heartbeat, or do you suffer with reflux? All of those things could actually be signs of a magnesium deficiency, which is not fun. I know before I started taking my Magna-Cal D, I suffered from a Wednesday headache. I don't know what it was about Wednesdays, but I could guarantee, I could write on my calendar that every single Wednesday I was going to have a headache. I also suffered from muscle cramps, especially when I was exercising a lot. The insomnia, not being able to sleep, and I also experienced irregular heartbeats where I would have to like kind of hit my chest or something and then get back in rhythm, and I was good. I have been taking the Magna-Cal D probably 6 years now. I don't experience any of those. So I really can tell a difference since I've started taking this mineral and getting it into my body. There's actually some prescriptions, some lifestyle factors that will actually cause the magnesium deficiency. So like taking too much calcium, that would cause it. If you have a magnesium poor diet, if you are taking certain prescription medications, women, if you have a heavy menstruation, that could cause it. Stress, a drug addiction, alcohol, excessive sweating, if you're exercising a lot, or if you're out here in the garden and it's 100 degrees outside, you're going to be sweating a lot, okay? There's actually foods that will deplete your magnesium. So that could be your processed foods or your iodized salt. We always talk about, are you getting your Himalayan pink sea salt, because it's got lots of great minerals in them. Also coffee, soda, things like that. There's if you have a fat heavy diet, with a lot of your canola oils, and you're always deep frying your food, you're always going to fast food restaurants, those things will cause the magnesium deficiency. your cooked vegetable oils. A lot of those are inflammatory. The only oils that we talk about really is the coconut oil. That's going to be your best. Your olive oil, your avocado oils, those are good too. But you also have to look at how you're cooking them and what's the smoke level on those. So certain oils can actually cause inflammation in your body. So if you're doing canola oil and vegetable oils and soybean oils and all these other oils, all those are causing inflammation in your body. So that's a whole different topic altogether. There's a lot of different prescriptions that you can actually get that will cause the magnesium deficiency too. So that's actually just some of the ways that your body can become deficient in magnesium. So some of the top foods that if you're doing the next 56 days that I would tell you that are actually great and approved on the program and a good way for you to get that extra magnesium in your diet is, spinach. Put your spinach in your Pure Nourish shakes. You will never even taste it if you don't like spinach. Or put it in your omelet in the morning. You've got your chard, you can use that. Your pumpkin seeds, or we call them pepitas, put those in the Care Bars, guys. You've got your approved yogurts, your Greek plain yogurt. You can do the Oikos. Now, I wouldn't limit my yogurt intake because you don't want to get a lot of extra dairy in your diet, because that could cause inflammation. Almonds is great, black beans. You can use avocados, make your avocado chicken salad, or just eat the avocados. I love avocados. It's a good, great, healthy fat too. And dark chocolate. So I'm not talking about Hershey's dark chocolate. I'm talking about a good, healthy dark chocolate, okay, without any sugar in it or anything like that. But all those would be great ways to actually add magnesium back into your diet. All right. The Magna-Cal-D though, this is super quick. You just take it with your water, take it with your breakfast, whatever. Women, you do need to take it differently than men. So because our bodies absorb magnesium differently, we need to actually take the Magna-Cal-D twice a day, okay? Men, you can take it once a day and that's okay. If you need your Magna-Cal-D, send me a message, let me know. I'll send you a link out for it. It will be on sale all of May 2023. So if you are watching this and you want it, let me know. I'll make sure that I send that to you. If you're doing the next 56 days and you have a coach, send them a message. Tell them you need your Magna-Cal-D and that you would like to get it on sale this month. But if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, until then, make good choices.